Hi, it's Helen Tarrant. Welcome to another episode of Commercial Property Roadshow. You're here with Helen Tarrant and I'm here at actually Walloon. It's an up and coming development suburb in Ipswich, so it's a little bit further out. So when you go into Ipswich, you've got some central Ipswich, you've got Boovale on one side, you've got Silkstone. A little bit further out, about 20 minutes drive from Ipswich Central, you've got Walloon. Walloon is a 2,000 house and land subdivision build out estate. So this is Waterley Estate. That's one of the big estates that's been built out, and we're here to do an inspection on a brand new property, which is going to be a sales centre with basically a food outlet here, and across the road we've got, you can see behind me, we've got Lead. It's a childcare centre. It's a 131 place childcare centre. It got sold last year to a funds management company, and they sold it for under 6%, 5.95% yield, and it has probably about 10 years lease on it plus more, obviously triple net leases. So, and that's to actually accommodate all of the kids that's in the area as well. So as we can look over to the back, and I'll flip over my camera, you can see that there's lots and lots of developments coming up as well. So we can see lots of houses there, and we can see that across the road there's probably about 250 already developed. We come here and I'll show you what Walloon will be in the future, the Waterley Walloon Estate. So here is pretty much what we're looking at here, over this point here. And you can see the master plan being developed out, and we can see that it's all been, we've got some greenlands there, we've got some houses there as well. There will be, once we get about 70,000 people, what you'll see around here is that they will get Coles and Woolies into this area as well. So just walking around the back area of this and walking up the road, we can see that there's houses already being developed. Very your standard type of housing. That's your 3 or 4 bedrooms with 2 bathrooms. We've got some waterways there. It's been raining in Brisbane for the last 2 weeks, so it's been really wet here, but you can still see that it's brand new childcare here, and they're looking for expansions and new space because they've already got expressions of interest for kids to come through. We still have lots of developments that's halfway through of houses that have sold, and that has not moved in yet. Now, one of the things that I look for when I look at a new area and a new development area is that I look at not only the estates, I look at how far away it is from the hub. So 20 minutes, are they going to be a hub on their own? And where also the urban sprawl is getting pushed out, and housing here is very affordable. We're looking at housing here, if you look online, it's about somewhere around the 400 to 500 range for your house and land packages here, and it's brand new homes, and you get access to, within 20-minute drive, you get access to the main hub, that is Ipswich. And Ipswich is about 35 minutes out of Brisbane CBD. So again, Ipswich has become a hub on the outskirts, and this is a further development from the outskirts as well. So looking at the future potential, where I'm actually here to look at a sales centre, and looking at this has a 10-year lease on it, and the tenant pays all the outgoings. It's really going to be a set and forget, and we're going to aim at getting that somewhere around the 7% mark, which is obviously a lot higher, or the percentage higher than the childcare across the road, but it also has future potential of potentially becoming a bit of a food retail hub. Now, this land here, I see that I've walked up here and I can see all the developments at the back, and we can see a bit of a playground further in the background here. Now the developments here, we can see that across the road, and we see the childcare centre just there. What we're seeing is that one of the things to look at is how the area is going to develop out in the next 10 years, how you could repurpose that property in the next 10 years after the development has come through. Also, one thing about this development is that it's very close to the military base out in Ipswich. So one of the things with it is that the military will take some housing in here, and that would mean that they will bring population into the area, and there'll be more demands for the locals to actually shop locally and use the local facilities, which means that it will call for developments of retail, developments of office, and also for the area to actually gentrify over time as well. So those are things when you're looking at a property. None of us has a crystal ball, but one of the things we need to look at is best to our predictions, what we can see in the future. See at the back, we've got some more house developments. We've got markers for plots of land around here. We've got a playground over there, and there's more houses being developed as well. So I'm just generally doing a walk around, so you get to see what the area is like. Obviously on a sunny day, it will show off better. And behind there, just over there in the distance there, there you can see that's the property we're looking at as well. So a little bit further in, you can see that's where the property is. Our property manager's on site here having a look, and we've got the childcare centre across the road from there. Hi everyone, we're here at Walloon. So we've got Greg here, property manager, we've got Jerry, due diligence, Renee, property scouting, and look, Stephen's hiding behind me.
Reasonably apparently.
So I've gone for a walk, and I'm continuing to do my walk around in the area. I'll shortly get in the car and do a bit of a drive so I can see how many estates, how much part of the state has been built out, what other developments are happening around here. I'll drive it further out to see. As we're coming in, we saw little strips of shops with like dentists, some hairdressers, we saw some food, and across from this actual development estate there is a pub there as well. So we're near the town centre, although there's not a lot happening in the town centre at the moment, but you got to think in the next 10 years things will happen a lot more. And as the population comes in, if this is 2,000 houses here, average household, you know, two parents and 2 kids, we're looking at potentially bringing 8,000 people into the area, and that's going to revolutionize the area, make it a hub, make it really a center for people to be able to want to have access to the coffees, that they want to have some local amenities. So when I look at this property that we're looking at possibly buying, or our clients are looking at buying, we want to know, well, what else can they do with that property? There's lots of parking around, which is great. Could we reposition it and add little food along here? Where is it going to be in 10 years from now? So when you are looking at a property, it is really important to check out the area, which is one of the things that our property scout does. So in our team, we have someone who does property scouting. She's on the road looking at properties all the time. We've got a due diligence person who solely looks through the leases, do the due diligence, find out the issues with the property, and start getting quotes and start working through understanding how much is it going to cost you for you to own that property, and what's the upside of that property as well. We've got someone who helps us with Preston building, so our own internal building consultant, as well as on-board property managers who can look at a property and say what kind of tenant will work well in there, and how is your tenant going to perform in there. So what surrounds us is a great team of people, and that's what makes what we offer our clients great. So we offer education to help you and mentor you through the process of buying your first commercial property. We also help you as a buyer's agent to find the right property for you to get started. So if you're looking for someone to hold your hand through the process, make sure you reach out to me at helentarrant.com. Hit the bell, subscribe, and I'll see you at my next inspection. Bye for now.